Hello friends, welcome. I am Dr. Surya, working as an assistant professor in a department of computer applications. Now we will discuss the topic on database languages. Generally, database languages are used to create and maintain database on computer. SQL statement commonly used in Oracle and MS Access can be categorized as data definition language, data control language and data manipulation language. A DBMS must provide appropriate language and interface for each category of users to express database queries and updates. Database languages are used to create and maintain database. There are large number of database languages like Oracle, MySQL, MS Access, DBase, FoxPro, etc. SQL statement, that is a structured query language statement commonly used in Oracle and MS Access, can be categorized as data definition language, data control language and data manipulation language. First, we discuss about DDL, that is data definition language. DDL or data definition language actually consists of the SQL commands that can be used to define the database schema. It simply deals with description of the database schema and is used to create and modify the structure of database objects in the database. DDL is used to define the structures like schemas, database, table, constraints and so on. Here DDL has some of the common sublanguages, that is create, alter, drop, truncate, rename, drop and commit. Create is used to create the database or its objects like table, index, functions, views, stored procedure and triggers. Then drop is used to delete objects from the database. Then we go for alter is used to alter the structure of the databases. It has two types, one is add, another one is update, I like that. Then we go for a truncate is used to remove all records from the table, including all spaces allocated for the records are removed. Then comment, it is used to add comments to the data dictionary. Then rename, it is used to rename an object existing in the databases. This is a query and a syntax to create a table for a SQL languages, using SQL languages, that is a structured query languages. First we create a table. This is a general syntax to create a table, that is create table name. The table name is like that, student, employee, college or anything else. It should be user defined. Then column name, then data type. The column name is maybe a student ID, student name as like that. The data type is maybe the int, varchar as like that. The size means the length of the variable, it should be declared. Then column name to data type and size of the data type. Then the example is create table name is employee. Then first we create a field name. The length of the name is 20, that is varchar 2. Then the second field is the date of birth. Then the third field is salary. The length of the salary is 6. The date of birth represents the date. So the table is like name, date of birth and salary is held a 3 column, and after that we insert the data using the insert query. Then we go for a drop. The syntax of the drop is drop table name. The example is drop table student. Then we go for a rename. The rename is used to rename the object existing in the databases. So rename old name, that is a old table created by the user name, to new table name. The new table, the new name for the table. The example is rename student to student detail. The old name student is to renamed by the student detail. Then we go for a alter. We have two types of alter. One is add, another one is modify. First add means we add extra field, that is extra column to the table. without using a create table. So the syntax of the alter is alter table table name. Then how many field we add? So the keyword add is used to represent to add the number of field in a table. Then we go for a modify. Modify means we can change the existing table content into a new. So the syntax of the alter modify is alter table table name modify. Modify is a keyword. So the column name, the data type and the length of the variable, it should be represented. Then we go for a truncate. It removes all record from the table. So the syntax is truncate table table name. The example of the truncate is truncate table student. Then we go for a DML, that is data manipulation language. The SQL commands that deals with the manipulation of data presented in the database belonging to DML or data manipulation language, and this includes most of the SQL statements. The data manipulation language is a family of computer language including commands permitting users to manipulate data in a databases. This manipulations involves inserting data into the database table, then retrieving the existing data and deleting the data from the existing tables and modifying the existing tables also. So DML is mostly incorporated into the SQL databases. We have a 4 type of DML language, that is insert, update, select and delete. The insert query is used to insert the data in a table. Then update. Update is used to update the existing data within a table. Then select is used to retrieve data from a databases. Then delete. It is used to delete records from the database tables. These are the queries used to insert, update, delete and selected the DML languages. First we discuss about insert. The syntax of the insert is insert into table name, that is the name of the table, and values. The values should be anything, name, age and also. Then the example of the insert query is insert into student. The name and age. The value of the name and age is, the name of the person is Vijay and the age of the Vijay is 2. Then we go for update. It is used to modify the existing data into a new data. So update table name set. Set is a keyword. Then column name is equal to value, that is name is equal to Akhil. Then we assigning a column name 2, that is the another one value we inserting as like that. Here from the example we using where. The where case, the where class is used to define the specific particular identity of the rows or the column should be modified in a easy way. So here we modify the ID 22 for the Akhil. So we using the where class, that is we change the ID 22 for the Akhil. Then we go for a select and delete. The select, the query of the select is to it is select a single row, single column or a whole table. We can able to select anything else. So select expression from table name. Where class is used if necessary. Where class is used. Then the example is select student name from student, or you define select student ID from the student. Anything else, whatever you want, select the particular row or column, anything else. Here we select student name from the student table, where age less than 18. So we select only age for less than 18 years. We select only the particular item only. Then we delete. Delete is used to delete the particular record from the database table. So delete from table name, that is delete from student. It deletes the whole table, or we using a where class means it deletes only the age 25 only. Then we go for a DCL, that is data control language. Data control language includes commands such as grant and revoke, which mainly deals with the rights, permissions and other controls of the database system. DCL is used to control privileges in the databases to perform any operations in the databases, such as for creating table, sequences or views. A user need privileges. The privileges are two types, that is system and object. The system means this include permission for creating sessions, tables and etc. and all types of other system privileges also. Then we go for an object. This includes permission for any command or query to perform any operation on the database tables. So we have two commands in a DCL, that is grant. It is used to provide any user access privileges or other privileges from the others databases. Then we go for a revoke. It is used to take back permission from the any user. This is a query or syntax for the DCL, that is here from the grant we using grant object privileges. On is a keyword, a table name, two is a keyword, username 1 2 3 or any other else. The example is grant select, that is the one privileges, and update is the another privileges. We using the on keyword. Then student, that is a table name to Akhil Bhavan. So the Akhil is selected. Then we go for a revoke. The revoke means it used to take back the permissions from the user. So revoke update on is a keyword, student from Akhil. So it revoke the Akhil's informations again. Then we go for a TCL, that is transaction control language. These commands deal with the transaction within a database. This command are used to manage transaction in the databases. These are used to manage the changes made to the data in the tables by DML statements. It allows statement to be grouped together in a logical transaction. Here we using 4 TCL commands, that is a commit, rollback, save point and set transaction. The commit is used to commit all the transaction, that is it persists the changes made by the DML. Then rollback, the rollbacks all the transaction in case of any error occurs. Then save point, the save point, it saves the database tables permanently. It sets the save point with the transactions also. Then set transaction, it specifies the characteristics of the transaction. This is a query for the TCL, that is commit. The commit means it commits the transaction. So first we assigning any query. Here we represent a delete query, delete from student where age is equal to 25. Then the next line we type the commit. The commit query is used to commit a transaction, that is it should be fixed. Then we go for a rollback. The rollback means it roll back the transaction if error occurs. So the example is delete from student where age is equal to 25. In the next line we are assigning the rollback. So it redefine the transactions. Then we go for a save point. So save point save the document permanently in the database table. So save point name, example the save point, the name of the save point is student or teacher or anything else. It should be used with the set of transaction, that is the specific characters of the transaction it should be provided. Thank you.